Do you dare to believe it? Humans were not the first living beings to reach the stars. Long before the first man orbited the Earth in 1961, there were silent pioneers sent into the void as early as 1957. During the height of the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States, aerospace technology was still in its infancy. To test the limits of survival, scientists decided to send stray dogs instead of humans. They believed that stray dogs, having survived the harsh streets, possessed a higher capacity for stress and adaptation. The subject chosen for this historic mission was a 3-year-old dog named Laika. However, there was a dark secret behind the mission. At that time, the Soviet Union had not yet mastered the technology to deorbit a spacecraft. This meant Laika's journey was a one-way trip, with no hope of ever returning home. After a brief training period, Laika was fitted with sensors to monitor her breathing and heart rate. She was confined in a specially designed cabin with a camera pointed directly at her. On November 3, 1957, Sputnik 2 launched into the sky, carrying its small, lonely passenger. The public was told that after a week in orbit, Laika would be served a final, poisoned meal to be humanely euthanized. The world watched the last grainy images of her looking back through the camera, a hero leaving her home planet behind forever. But the heartbreaking truth didn't emerge until 2002. The space hero the world admired had actually died just a few hours after launch. The cause? Absolute panic and thermal shock. During the ascent, the temperature inside the cabin began to rise uncontrollably. Although engineers had installed a cooling fan, it was useless against the intense heat. Trapped and terrified, Laika was essentially burned alive in the cramped compartment. On April 14, 1958, Sputnik 2 disintegrated upon re-entering the atmosphere, and Laika's remains became part of the stars. This truth was hidden for 45 years. In 2008, Russia finally honored her sacrifice with a monument in Moscow. It depicts Laika standing proudly atop a rocket, looking down at the world she helped us conquer. Laika was not alone. At least 10 other brave dogs, along with monkeys, spiders, and even turtles, were sent into space. Some were lucky enough to return, but many, like Laika, stayed behind in the silence of the vacuum. In the weightlessness and cosmic radiation, these animals helped us understand the unknown before we ever set foot there. Most gave their lives bravely, remaining forever in Earth's orbit. Today, we owe these silent pioneers our highest respect.